Hello, my name is Navigator, and in today's video we're going to be discussing things that you should do before the next update. So, I kind of have this set up almost like an iceberg. We're going to kind of start at the top with some things that I just kind of thought of. They might be non-important to a lot of you guys, but as we move down there are going to be some important things that you're going to want to prepare yourself for the Atlantic City update coming Tuesday, December 5th. So, at the top of the list here, I have Beware Your Camps, as new locations and location updates are coming, and they may interfere with your, well, camps. I don't really think this is going to be a massive problem, but some locations are going to get reworked, and I heard that when the the Moonshine Jamboree update came out, I think that was the mutated events, I forget what update that was. There were some people that had their camps by like Sunday Brothers Cabin, and there were some issues with that because of the new boundaries and some new things that were added, but I think for most of you guys should be good. I just wanted to throw that out there as a warning. But yeah, off the top of my head, I can't really think of any new locations per se. Oh, there's somebody here. I'm not sure who that is, but alright, well, don't stand in front of the camera, my guy. Anyways, the next point that I have here is going to be bring and upgrade your best gear, as not only are new enemies and their variants going to be tough, but the environment may be as well. And I could be overthinking this a little bit. However, looking at the enemies and they're kind of, well, yeah, they have like variants of them. At least the new overgrown characters, who I'm sure you guys will be excited to see, they have like different kinds of variants of the overgrown. I don't really know how to explain it, but bottom line, it's going to be rough out there. It's going to be similar to the pit when that first came out. The enemies aren't going to really be too easy unless you're some high-level sweat or something. But anyways, just be prepared to, to bring some real firepower and protection for you when you go to Atlantic City. And by that, I mean just kind of upgrade your weapons, maybe re-roll them, re-roll your armor, just stuff like that. Moving on, though, the next point that I have here is going to be save up script. There's going to be new weapon skins and variants, and you might want to roll and re-roll them to, well, I guess fit your needs. An example that I can give is when the station pump skin came out for the pump action shotgun. I fell in love with it and I totally re-rolled my weapon and shotgun, totally remade my entire shotgun build just based around it. And if there's maybe a weapon that's coming out, asterisk here, there's no new weapons coming. However, there's going to be some really cool skins for them. And if you're kind of in the same boat where you fall in love with it, just be prepared for that. Maybe buy an extra perk slot or something like that, who knows, or clear up an old one. Anyways, moving on. There's going to be a lot of new cosmetic, usable, and camp items coming, so make sure that you're clearing out space in your stash box to store all that. I just made a video about this talking about it, but one of my biggest pet peeves with the game is they will always add more and more and more and more stuff, but we're kind of stuck at the stash limit and the camp limit. So make sure that you have space in your camp for a lot of the really awesome camp items that are coming. I mean, you can practically build an entire casino now with this next update, and there's going to be a lot of different clothes. You're going to be, maybe getting some new weapons. Once again, no new ones per se, but, kind of like the Elder's Mark and stuff like that, like we saw with the Once in a Blue Moon, but you guys get my point. So moving on there, the next thing I want to talk about is save/grind your caps. Obviously, Atlantic City is going to have gambling. I was watching a video today, shout out to Uranium Fever, about how that gambling is going to work. It's kind of similar to how the Nuka World on tour items work, where you go up to it, you press a button, pay 5 caps or a cap or whatever, and then you can play. But apparently, I was kind of distracted watching it, but it looks like we're going to have some poker as well, so there might be some high-stakes betting going on out there in Atlantic City, but regardless, there is a chance for you guys to get, like, jackpots and stuff like that, so I would save up your caps, and maybe if you're bored, you're a higher level like me, that's something for you to do, is just to bet your money on that as opposed to the West Virginia slot machine. But moving on, I do want to talk about arguably what is going to be the most important thing in this video, and that is from now until Tuesday, and I recommend you guys do, going to be grinding the pit. Now, a lot of you guys are probably moaning and groaning when you hear that. Trust me, I am too. However, there is going to be a lot of new things that are going to be added that require stamps to buy, so I would totally recommend having, a sizable stash of stamps before, wow, that was a mouthful, sizable stash of stamps before you arrive in Atlantic City, and that way off the bat you can buy something you'd like, maybe even buy a couple things that you like. I know at the very least there is a new armor coming, kind of similar to the Marine armor for what I'm hearing, but hey, it's something new, and I'm definitely going to be saving up my stamps to buy that, and I do like how they're doing that. It is completely unfortunate and an absolute travesty that we're not getting a new map with Atlantic City, but based off what we're going on, now we have expeditions, it is nice to just have the same currency as opposed to, like, I don't know, poker chips or something they could have added with that. I think we've got plenty of currencies in this game, so it is very nice that is also going to be included under stamps. All right, that is pretty much it for the majority of the list. Some small notes that I have here is maybe get a new perk build. You're going to maybe want to change it up regarding the rewards that you get. Make room in your existing camps for new items. I think I talked about that a little bit. And then the last thing I could say is, make time on Tuesday, burn down your workplace, send your kids to an orphanage so you're alone and you can play the game, just usual stuff like that. But guys, that's pretty much going to be it, at least on my part, because I would love for you guys to comment as to what you think you should do to prepare for the next update. I know it's pretty much the same stuff, just grind your gold, your caps, and your script. I almost just swore there, mixing up scrap and caps, but that was something else. That's the usual, but honestly, the heart and soul of this video, grind stamps. I'm telling you guys, you're going to thank me later because some of these new rewards are absolutely phenomenal. Folks, that is all that I have to this video. I'm not sure who showed up at my camp, but I guess thank you for stopping by. And yeah, I will see you guys probably before Tuesday, but if not, I will definitely see you on December 5th for the Atlantic City update for Fallout 76. As always, my name is Navigator. Have a nice day. Take care.